Now, will the dog...
Will the dog? Oh, the dog will get involved.
Yeah, no, the dog will get involved.
Here's Archie.
Right. So in this video, we're going to be talking about travelling. I can't do it without looking at the book. The dog always likes to get involved. In this video, we're coming back from Spain in the VW van all the way through into France. So there's some nice bits about the journey coming back.
You didn't tell me I was doing that bit.
In this video...
Hang on. Do we not say hello? Welcome.
Well, we always say welcome to Notes from Lusha Sang. Hi! Are you going to say hi? You're supposed to both say hi, you dope.
True professionals.
Okay. Hi!
Hi.
In this week's video, we're coming back from Spain in the van through to France, so we'll show you the journey from that.
And I'm mixing up a bit of lime mortar, so we've got a load of pointing and plastering in the barn.
Simon makes me a coffee. It's a newfound taste, so you like grinding the coffee and making nice coffee. So
job's worth doing, doing right.
So I'm trying tasting the new coffee.
Yeah, and we'll try and do a bit more food, drink, gardening, all that sort of stuff, because now we've broken the back of the biggest job, which is the barn roof, so we can get on to some other stuff, hopefully. Yeah,
so we're still doing barn renovation, but we'll be doing extra bits like food and drink and gardening as well. We'll be talking about our plans for the barn entrance and using the red tomates.
So we'll be doing a bit of progress on the garden, seeing what's going on in the front garden and a little bit in the woodland. Simon
makes an Easter Simnel Cake, and you're going to put the recipe in the link below.
We'll do the recipe for that. It was nice.
Okay.
All eaten now. And finally, I've just got a little quick one on making a strop, because we've got a whole load of carpentry coming up. Big project of carpentry, so I was ready for a new strop to sharpen my tools.
So I hope you enjoy the video, and we'll see you again soon. So we're going to attempt to get a bowl of water for the dog as well as a glass of wine. Comedero para perros. Let's see how that goes. So we're just north of Biarritz and we found a nice air campsite to pull over. Archie's having a walk. And we're obviously having a walk with him. And I don't know if you can hear it, but there's sea. We can hear the sea. We can't see the sea. I've got sand in my sandals, so it can't be far. Yeah, so it's a nice little woodland walk. What do you think, Sim?
Nice and sunny. It's good. So,
Oh, it's definitely getting sandier.
yeah,
Oh.
it's definitely getting louder, the sea.
Must be here somewhere. Let's keep going. Probably have to fast forward this bit. Oh, crikey. Gotta go over a dune. Oh, I might have to... Sorry guys, but I'm going to have to put the phone down. I think I'm going to have to scramble up here. Bloody hell. Hold on. Okay, let's keep going. I'm taking you on the journey. The sacrifices I'm making. Oh, it's a right mountain. It's like walking uphill in sand. Oh no. Your feet are going, but no, you're not moving anywhere. Oh, that's ridiculous. Look at that. Woo! Hang on, Arch. Safari dog. Wait. What's it like up there? Hang on, hang on. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Nearly there, nearly there. Sun's hot. Ooh-ha, ooh-ha. Oh. I can see the sea. I can hear it. It's there, look. Here we are. So from the Spanish coast to the French coast. Get your eyeballs on that, guys. Oh, what are you doing? I wanted to stand in the forest this morning to listen to all the beautiful sounds. Simon thinks it's hilarious because the dog keeps snuffling about while I'm trying to listen to the beautiful sounds of the forest and my dog snuffling about. Yes, you. What are you snuffling about at? Oh, are you looking for something? Hmm? You're looking for deer? Where are they? Hey? Hmm. Gently. Yeah. You're going now. Off you go then. Come on. The adventure dog. He's got his high vis on because there can be the chasse hunting folks out with guns, so we need to make sure he's seen. He's also got a radio collar on because if he sees a deer he will go. Not too far now, he's learning, growing up, coming out of his teenage phase. But I just brought you here because it's just so peaceful.
So we're currently working on the inside walls of the barn, and as you can see here, we've got at the top, we've got the lime, it's right at the top, and then for some reason there's just this section, it's about maybe 8-10 foot wide, 2.5 meters, that runs more or less top to bottom of this wall here, and is grey, sort of grey blue cement, and it's almost glow in the dark. It's really weird. Fortunately, it's literally just this one section, and then it goes back to the lime plaster over there. So I'm going to be trying to get some lime plaster on this afternoon, and we're going to go all the way from the top, and you can see just through the scaffold, and you can see it goes down there to the top, just above the doorway. So no idea why that bit got this sort of grey cement thrown at it, but it did. And it badly needs covering because it doesn't look great. So I'll show you a bit more when we've got some lime on it. lime for the plastering and for the pointing, all we ever do is a 1 part lime to 3 parts sand. So a bucket of lime, 3 buckets of sand, and then just add water as you need it really to get the right consistency. So for the plastering it's a bit wetter, and for the pointing it's a little bit drier. For the plastering, to get it to stick, it needs to be quite wet, and then it's the opposite of what you think really. The wetter it is, the better it sticks. So put loads of water on the wall, plenty of water in the mix, and then it sticks nicely. It's lovely when you switch that machine off. It's very good, but it's very noisy. Right, I've got the lime and sand mix ready to go. It's 3 sand, 1 lime, and then water to taste. I've made it a bit wetter for the plastering than I would for pointing. It just sort of sticks a bit better. You've got to get the walls sopping wet, which we'll show you in a bit. And if the lime's a bit wetter, it just helps it stick. Whereas for pointing, if it's too wet, weirdly enough, it seems to fall out more. But anyway, so I'll just take it out here and put it in the bucket. There you can see. And we don't mix that much up. We mix, as I say, three of these relatively small buckets of sand, 1 of lime. The really weird thing is, you put 3 of these in of sand, full to the brim, 1 of lime, full to the brim, probably about a third, maybe a bit more of water, and you get 2.5 out. And I don't leave much in the mixer. It seems that there's obviously a lot of air in between the sand and the lime, even though it looks like the bucket's full.
The sand can be wet as well, that helps to make it a bit difficult.
That's why you have to, I sort of say water to taste. You have to add a little bit of water, let it mix. And the other thing with lime is quite different to cement, is you have to let it mix at least half an hour. When it sets off mixing, I look at it and I think that looks a bit too dry to what I want. It's a lot easier to add water at the end than to take it out. If you get it too wet, you can just add a bit more sand, a bit more lime. But what you'll find is you come back to it after 20 minutes, half an hour of mixing, and it'll look a lot wetter than it did when you left it. Lime sort of seems to develop, whereas cement, basically after 5 minutes you're done, probably less than that. But the lime keeps kind of, they say it goes fatty, but it kind of goes, I don't know, it just looks wetter. But at the end you can just tip a little bit of water in, let it mix for another minute, and you're done. So there we go.
Is that just water?
Yeah, all this is water. You want it wringing wet, absolutely soaking wet, and then it sticks. Any hint of dryness and it just falls straight off. And that's what I was saying earlier, get the lime wet, get the wall wet, and it sticks no problem. If it's at all dry, it just falls off. So the easiest way to do it is just a brush. We had a pump up spray, we tried it with that and it was okay, but you don't really get enough water on, and then the seals don't last 5 minutes on them. I mean, maybe if you bought an expensive one, but it's sort of one you get for 15 quid from down the garden centre, the seals just don't last, and I think the lime gets into them.
Yeah.
To be fair, just using it as a garden spray, that's probably fine, but using it on this, the lime always gets into them, the seals go, and then they don't work. And actually, just a brush, simple but effective, and you can flick into the deeper bits. Works fine. So tomates, we've got been picked up these today. It's about 12 square metres, and we've got about another 6 or 7 in the barn that we got probably 6 months ago. We want them for the downstairs in the barn. They've got some steps and some concrete at the moment. It's been bare concrete for about 3 years since we laid it, and we've always wanted to put these on it. And we've just been hunting around for them on, there's a really good website in France called Le Bon Coin, which is kind of like Gumtree, and just local ads really. And they pop up occasionally. You normally pay on Le Bon Coin about between 15 and 20 quid a square metre, whereas or 15-20 euros a square metre, whereas commercially reclaimed ones like this about 80 to 100 euros a square metre, so it's worth taking your time. But yeah, they should look nice. It'll all go in there. We'll get them laid hopefully within the next, well, at least start within the next couple of months. We've got a lot of flooring work in there to do. So yeah, it'll be lovely to start seeing them go down, clean them up a bit, not too much, and just keep it simple, I think. So looking forward to that. Best thing about this time of year, the garden's all starting to come back. You can see some lupins growing there, and lots of, it's called Canterbury bells. It's convolvulus, I think. Anyway, little white bells, which we bought one plant about 5 years ago, and it's now almost filled that bed. So probably need to take some out and move them. We've already done some of that, but anyway, they're clearly happy there. Little geranium, a couple of black, it's not a grass, I think it's called Omphalloides. It's a black little herbaceous plant, and there's a little clematis down on the left here that's just, its first flowers are starting to come, and I've got to put a new support up for that, so that's becoming more urgent. And then we've got some Solomon seal starting to come out over to the left there. So yeah, lovely time of year for the garden. Put this little acer in, and it just looks amazing at this time of day. It's about, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun comes around and just hits the leaves, and it almost glows. Yeah, just well, it look nice anyway, but with the sun hitting it, it's amazing really.
Today's Easter Sunday, and I am decorating the Simnel cake that Simon made yesterday, which is a fruit cake. Simon will organise a recipe, and I will put it in the link below. I'm just making the 11 apostles to sit on the cake, and you know, I'm just interested to know what you thought the colour of marzipan should be, because we made our own marzipan, and as you can clearly see, it ain't yellow. So yeah, I'm going to pop the apostles on with a bit of apricot jam. Some of my apostles are bigger than others, so I've got to just organise them accordingly, and then obviously we'll have to taste the leftover marzipan.
Massive apostle.
I've got one big apostle. There may have to be an eating of an apostle. I think these 2 apostles are too big. See, look at the size of that one, it's huge. And that one. Apostles have been on a diet. I don't know what we're going to do with this 12th apostle.
Eat him.
Eat him. Are there 11? Can you count the balls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 13 apostles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I'll cut some in half.
We've got one each to test.
They look like little potatoes, which is a bit unfortunate.
Roll them in icing sugar.
Oh no, no, no. They're the biggest apostles you've ever seen.
Time for a new strop. This one's 7-8 years old. It's done good service, but it's, as you can see, a bit warm through in places and it's wearing through here, so time for a new one. So I'll just quickly plane that smooth and get it glued up. we are. Don't need all 4 sides really, but why not? So then just a bit of leather. This is actually an old car seat that a friend brought around about 3 years ago. You want to glue it so rough side up. I'm just going to sand it a bit. Good, that glue's squeezed out everywhere, so that should be good. I'll leave that overnight and come back tomorrow, trim it off, and that's it, new strop.
Thanks for watching, and in next week's video we'll be doing some work on the water tanks, which will hopefully water our garden for the whole summer.
And I'm setting fire to some beehives. Not really, I'm just scorching them down, ready for hopefully catching a swarm season coming up.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
That's what they sound like. That's what videos sound like. Oh!